Just this past March 5th, this past Monday, the Sessho-seki stone of Nasu, Japan just split open, causing noxious gases to be released in the air. So don't go near that stone if you're near. It's up near Fukushima, just north of Tokyo. So you want to be careful if you end up out there, not to get too close. It's a roadside attraction. You can actually take a little path up to see the killing stone, the Sessho-seki stone. And on the way up there, you'll see like little figurines with little hats on them, little bonnets on them. All of those figurines are apparently dedicated to those people who have lost their lives by having touched or gone near the Sessho-seki stone. So what makes this interesting is that last Monday it split open. It was a geological split. Basically, a crack was already in it. Some rain and turned into ice. It helped to split the rock open, but when it did, the rock split open in such a way that the rope that was tied around it was actually just on the ground. The smaller section of the stone rolled downhill, so it was perfect split. And then the larger section of the stone looked like it had like a little hollowed out area, almost as if some demon spirit inside somehow got released. So this caused one of my followers to make a comment on one of my last videos, asking me if there's something more, like I kind of create a little bit of a reading on this matter, just what to look at and how to expect what is being seen by seeing just the photograph. However, my follower asked me if there's something more that we can expect. And so it got me thinking about that. What could we look for that would be more specific after such an occurrence takes place? Since Tamama no Mae is actually an omikami, which is similar to the powerful god spirit of the Shinto god known as Amaterasu, the sun god of Japan. Now, it's true that I'm not Japanese and I don't know whether the kitsune is actually similar to the the larger god spirits like Amaterasu, and I don't think that it is, but please take a moment to subscribe, to like this page, and to ring the bell next to the subscribe button so you can definitely be sure to see me making more of these videos for you. The kitsune is in Japan the fox spirit, and it's known to protect the entrances to the Shinto temples, as it is also known to go back and forth between the human and spirit world in order to talk to the gods. The kitsune is actually a it's a very interesting, almost godlike creature of Japan, known for its intelligence, known for its connection to fertility and benevolence. Generally, it's considered a benevolent spirit. However, sometimes it goes bad. Now, when it's associated with the god Inari, it's actually considered like the god, it's kind of associated with fertility and benevolence and intelligence and that sort of thing, agriculture and good luck. However, there is a fox spirit known as the Yako no Kitsune, and it's more of a chaotic type of kitsune, and basically the idea is that it might not feel any guilt in doing harm or even killing a human being. So now, I'm not Japanese, but I'm pretty sure that the Tamamo no Mae is a spirit that is not technically omikami. So forgive me if that's not true, but I'm sensing that I think that the fox spirit operates on its own rule structure that is not human, even though it is known that some kitsune have a desire to live the human lifestyle. They learn how to speak human languages, and then once they reach 100 years old, they develop a second tail, apparently. So it's all very, very interesting folklore of Japan, but it's always very interesting to try to dive in a little bit deeper into that folklore to see if there's something that can be discovered. So basically, they learn the lifestyle of humans. Sometimes they like to marry human beings, and for those types of kitsune, they will adopt the human form indefinitely. And therefore, they do possess kind of a strange chaos to one's life. You don't know sometimes if you've accidentally married a kitsune. So now, going a little bit further and deeper into this, we're actually speaking about the very specific kitsune which lived to be over 1,000 years old. That means that it develops 9 tails over that period of time, and it becomes what's called a Kyubi no Kitsune, which is a very powerful, almost godlike creature. And when it turns evil, it can be used to, for instance, assassinate emperors like Emperor Konoe. And it almost did, but fortunately it was apprehended by his Buddhist monks and turned into a stone. But so the question is, how do we take it from there? Where do we go from all of that? Well, all I can say regarding this Sunday wisdom is that the kitsune is known, or I should say the nine-tailed fox spirit, the kyubi, is known to do some disastrous types of things. So what can we expect? We can expect things like flooding. We can expect things like earthquakes. We can expect things like windstorms. We can expect things like great fires to take place. Those are the things that are generally associated with the chaos angle of the nine-tailed fox. And so maybe we can expect that. Maybe we can even expect the attempted assassination of a world leader. And I say attempted because the first time the Tamamo no Mae was not able to actually assassinate the emperor, and therefore, since history does tend to repeat itself, we can look to something like that, possibly in the future. My name's Alain Nu. I'm the man who knows. Please, if you're interested in the showbiz part of my life, I like to conjecture on these strange little topics. But if you like the showbiz part of my life, if you're interested in that, please go to my website at themanwhoknows.tv. Subscribe to my newsletter. You'll get to see a little bit more of or I should say less of the conjecture part of my life and more the entertainment part of my life. But I hope that I've entertained you today. I'm Alain Nu. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow for Magical Monday. Thanks.